studios in New York. It's Late Night with Conan O'Brien. Hey, huh? Tonight, Dennis Leary, Marcia Gay Harden, Frank Santarelli, and more crucial public service announcements with Andy Richter and the Max Weinberg 7. Now, here's your host, Conan O'Brien.
Welcome to the program. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome. Man, what a spirited group we have tonight. That's a great thing. No, I'm glad you all went whoop whoop to that, but that was not my intent. No, I'm very glad everyone's in a good mood, and you should be, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a great show, and I'm going to start the show with some really good news. You want to hear this? Okay. Thank you. All right, listen to this. This is in the newspaper today. Some of you probably already heard, but a plan to end the Iraqi conflict peacefully has been proposed by Russian leader Boris Yeltsin. Isn't that great? That's true. That's a true story. Yeah, I think it's very good. Boris Yeltsin has a plan. That's right. It's called Operation Desert Keg Party. You're all invited. Finally, something we can all agree on. Speaking of this Iraqi thing, weirdest thing I've heard about this whole Iraqi situation is that Pearl Jam's Eddie Vedder says, this is a quote, he says, President Clinton and Saddam Hussein could work everything out peacefully if they just sit down and listen to rock music. That's what he said, yeah. Yeah, and after hearing this, Saddam said, I would, but Clinton's into all that Celine Dion, Michael Bolton crap. You have to learn to work together. That's the idea. Now, I'm sure I can tell by your drunken response, some of you are already getting into the holiday spirit. Well, I just want to tell you right now, Reader's Digest, this is a true story, Reader's Digest is recalling 600,000 copies of their holiday issue because one of the recipes inside could cause botulism. That's true. True, yeah. And apparently it's an eggnog recipe where you add 2 shots of whiskey and 1 shot of botulism. So avoid that. You don't want that. What?
That's a family recipe. That's bad?
You're so screwed, Andy.
Uh-oh.
Finally, last thing I want to mention, big entertainment story. Janet Jackson has gotten a restraining order against another stalker. That's right, reportedly, she told the judge, hey, if I want freaks in my life, I'd go to a family reunion. And so the judge understood. Now, let's talk about tonight's show. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's have some decorum here. He said after spinning around like an idiot, we got a great show for you tonight. A very funny comedian is here with us tonight, and fellow Irishman, for whatever that's worth, Dennis Leary is on the show tonight. He's got an attitude, that guy. I'll have to confront him on that. We also have, from the upcoming movie Flubber, that's right, it's going to be the big holiday movie, they tell me, Marcia Gay Harden is on the show. Very talented actress. And then we have a great comedian, Frank Santarelli, will do comedy for you. You'll like that. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. God love him, Max Weinberg and his Max Weinberg 7. Max, nice to see you.
Somebody's trying to make it funky.
Yeah.
Fine.
If you want to funk this show up, Max, you ask permission first.
Okay.
Because when you add the funk, you're playing with fire.
Right. Don't try sneaking that funk around behind our backs.
Yeah. We'll all be watching tonight for more funk. Now, Andy, how you doing?
I
Now that we've disciplined Max on the funk, what's going on with you?
I'm very excited because I've made it.
You've made it.
I've made my mark.
Mm-hmm.
I was the answer to a Jeopardy clue.
Hey, that's terrific.
It was
That's
on.
great.
Thank
Come on,
you.
give the guy a hand. That's exciting. That's very exciting.
I mean, I'm excited about it.
Right.
But I should just show the clip. It was on a couple weeks ago, I guess. I didn't see it. Somebody told me about it. And I just got the tape, and I wanted to share it with our lovely home audience.
Okay, you finally arrived, and this is the proof.
This is the clip.
Let's take a look at this. This is Andy. I guess you're the answer here on Jeopardy. Let's take a look.
TV sidekicks for 400, please.
Although Fox Mulder may think she was sent to be his sidekick, she was actually assigned to keep an eye on him. Heather.
Who is Scully?
Dana Scully, right.
Sidekicks for 500.
Some consider the work of this Conan O'Brien sidekick worthy of a true second banana. Heather?
Dan.
Rich or Betty? Correct response. Who is Andy? Andy. Heather, you get to pick again.
And wait a minute, where did she get the name Dan?
I don't know. Maybe she's dyslexic or something. And apparently Alex Trebek thinks I just am Andy, like Cher.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't think Richter was written down on the card anywhere?
No, I don't think so.
Andy!
But he would have said Richter.
Well, you know, I don't think you should get depressed about that. You were a $500 question.
Which means I was the most obscure and hardest to get. You know?
Oh. No, that doesn't mean that. No, that's not what it means. It means the $500 ones are the celebrities they value the most.
No, I've seen the game. It means I was the stumper. That's what it means.
Well, cheer up, Dan.
Thank you.
Things are going to look up for you very soon. You'll see.
That's right.
We'll get that, Trebek. We'll get him good. Tonight on Conan. Andy and Conan mess up Alex Trebek.